guys, it's Alex back here with another Advanced Let's Play episode, and we're going to have some really good farming rates today, but before we get going with that, I actually wanted to talk about some changes in my clan that are going on right now. So as you know, I am in Legacy Forge. I am co-leader with John from the YouTube channel Clash of Clans Legacy. It's a really cool channel. I'll probably leave a description down below, and you can always check him in my suggested sub box. But he's a really cool guy, and he has a really cool channel, so you should go check him out. But what I really wanted to talk about is how I guess you guys can't see, but how I am now the actual leader. I am no longer just an elder that's co-leading with him. He actually made me leader, and he is going to be an elder because he is scaling back on the amount of videos he makes. He's not going to stop, and he's probably going to start producing more pretty soon. But right now, he just doesn't have the time for it. So he decided that due to the fact that I am producing a lot of videos and he's not really producing as many, that it would be more reasonable if I were the actual leader. So if you want to join my clan, I'm going to be sending out daily sort of like updates and things on what videos are going to be coming out and different things that you guys can expect, and you're going to get some really cool sneak peeks if you join this clan. Once we fill up this clan and I have a pretty good following, I think that we might even start another clan and start maybe like a Forge family. We can do Bronze Forge, and then we can do Legacy. Oh, we already have Legacy Forge, but you know, we can split it off back and forth and start creating a Forge family, and I think that'd be really cool. But without further ado, I think that we should really just get into these raids today. So let's go. Hey guys, so as you can see, we got our first base here, and while I'm taking care of this, I wanted to talk to you guys about about the updates that are coming around and things. So yeah, as you can see, Supercell hasn't released an update in over a month, and usually they come at like the beginning of the month, but that hasn't happened, which is sort of odd. And the last update was pretty small, so I'm thinking that we're going to have either one of two things happening very soon with Supercell. One, either we're going to have a very big update, which is going to include one of the things that people really requested. Maybe Clan Wars, maybe a new league system overhaul or something like that. I couldn't really say for sure, but I do think that that is one possibility, that they've just been working this long on a huge update that's going to like revolutionize the game. On the other hand, there's a second option. The second idea would be that Boom Beach, which is Supercell's other, or one of Supercell's other games, which was just soft release in Canada to check for like glitches and things, and then they're going to release it to the world evidently. Maybe that's actually going to go public, and they're putting more of the resources into that, and that's where their updates have slowed down with Clash of Clans at the moment. I can't obviously tell for sure which one of these ideas it is, or even if it's one of them. I'm not like GFAT. I don't have those sort of connections on the inside of Supercell, but using some logic, I think that it's probably one of those two options. So how about you guys just leave some comments and see what maybe you would want in an update, or what you think is happening with Supercell right now. You can definitely leave a comment for anything like that, and I'd be happy to answer it and possibly address it on one of my next videos. So yeah, if you guys could just give that a little thinking and get back to me, because I wouldn't say angry, but I'm sort of disappointed with Supercell right now because they haven't came out with anything really big lately, and I want to see something really cool going down, and maybe we can do our first channel update video, or rather like game update video, not like update for the channel. But yeah, I think that would be very cool if we could sort of see if we can guess what Supercell is going to do next. I think that they are definitely still going to treat Clash of Clans as one of their main games, because they only have 3 right now. They have Heyday, Clash of Clans, and Boom Beach, which is only in Canada. But Heyday is not as big of an income source for them as Clash of Clans is. So I think that they're really going to have to focus on Clash of Clans. But at the same time, I think that they should try and give us some of these really big updates instead of just giving us sort of small ones along. And that might be what they're doing right now. So, as I said before, just leave a comment and tell me what you think about this. Anyways, we have cleaned up this raid and we've gotten a pretty good deal of loot. We got over 200,000 gold and about 150,000 elixir. And a couple trophies, but we're farming, so we don't really care about that. So I'll see you back with the next raid. Guys, this is Alex, and as you can see, we are here at our second raid. It's a pretty high resource raid, especially for gold. And while I'm doing this, I'd like to talk to you guys about something that I've seen going on in the channel. We've been having a really high increase in subscribers lately. We went from, I think, like 40 something to 50 something in just like a few days. And I know that you guys subscribe because you want to see this cool Clash of Clans content, and I love putting that out. But as I was just talking about, Boom Beach is coming out, and there's going to be a ton of new people looking to find like tips and info on Boom Beach when that goes worldwide for the release. So I was thinking that maybe we could keep this a mainly Clash of Clans channel, but we could add on a few Boom Beach things so that we could get the subscriber rate up and so that people could see the channel a little bit more. I don't know if you guys would be alright with that, but I would like to hear what you guys think about it. Anyway, back to the raid here. As you see, there's about 50,000 gold and 60,000 elixir left. And I don't know if it's worth it. I think that we could definitely get to it, but I don't know if it's worth it. 60,000 elixir would pay for most of my army, but at the same time, I don't know if really I want to have to take that time to retrain my army, so I think I'm just going to end it. We got a little over 100,000 gold, and we got enough elixir to pay for our army. And then we did lose 23 trophies, but we don't really care about that at the moment. Anyway, I will be back with our next raid. Alright guys, we're back here with our third and final raid, and it's a very high resource gold raid. And I want to talk about how I take out bases like this. So as you can see, I drop goblins over here just because they can work through those collectors very quickly. And then I see that there's going to be a ton of gold left inside in these storages. So I sort of look around, and looking at this, I see this mortar's off, so that means that this side is going to be weaker on splash damage. But at the same time, if we take it from this side, we can take out this mortar and basically immobilize it as far as splash damage. But I think that the best strategy here is going to be to take it from the bottom right, and then we can take out this mortar and hopefully get all the way to these wizards. But before we do anything, we gotta take out his Barb King, because that can really misdirect your troops and really just screw up your raid in general. So I always recommend taking him out, even when you're just farming. But now that that's all over with, I'm going to drop some barbarians down here, and we're going to have to use our rage spell, I think, to get inside using the barbarians, because I don't bring wall breakers because they cost too much, especially when I'm farming. But I don't think it should really be a problem. So at this point, we can just really just drop all of our barbarians in there, and we can drop goblins because they're really good at breaking through walls, and they'll break through the exact wall that I want them to. So now at this point, all of our goblins and barbarians are on the inside, and I'm going to drop our clan castle and archers behind them. We've taken out that one gold storage, and we've taken out that mortar and that wizard tower, and now there's the other gold storage, and hopefully once we take out that elixir storage, this raid's pretty much over. I don't really care about the rest. I will let it play out just for time's sake, or the video's sake rather. But as you can see, when I am doing raids like this, I'm really thinking about splash damage and how I can avoid it or take it out. and wall placement of spells to get inside. Because barbarians can actually be very effective wall breakers or wall breaking troops, but you need to get them under like a rage spell so that they have the power to be able to break through. I would also say that goblins are great for breaking through walls, but you need to know that they're going to go for the resources, so plan accordingly when you're using them for that purpose. Anyway, looking at the raid, we actually managed to kind of clean this guy out. This sort of strategy can be really good for clearing at lower level bases. Anyway, I'll see you back at home with a video wrap up. Okay, guys, so looking at the base, you will notice that we have quite a bit of gold and elixir, so I think that we're going to be able to get quite a few upgrades going. So first off, I want to get our barracks, or not our barracks, our laboratory going with these balloons for 2,500,000 elixir. That's really going to help, not so much because I use them a lot, but because at level 6 they are just tanks, and I really want to start using the balloon minion strategy at that level. So this will just be sort of like a stepping stone to get there. So we'll get those going, and then we'll have to look at defenses that we want to do. So as you know, this wizard tower just got finished, and that is the completion of all of our slash damage upgrades. Sorry, I'm sort of slurring my words. But now I think that we need to get this archer tower going, because our next goal is going to be upgrading all of the archer towers. And other than that, we're probably going to either get this archer tower or this archer tower. Now, it doesn't really make much of a difference to me, but for some people, if they don't have symmetric bases, it's really important to even out your upgrades around your base so that you don't leave one side vulnerable. So other than that, I think that we can just end this video, and I'll see you back here either tomorrow or the day after with another video and possibly a clash strategy guide. So keep clashing, guys.